Hello, my good people. Y'all, we are out here in the garage today. We are about to paint these numbers so they'll match the house. I have black lights and we just had gutters put on. They're black. So I'm thinking instead of these being this silver with the little bronze, they're really cute. But yeah, I need them to match a little bit better. So I think they'll look better black. Yes. So while I'm out here, we're gonna just chitter chat, talk about a couple of things. I can't go live, so I can't ask y'all what y'all want to talk about or take in words or nothing. But my thing is, first off, we're gonna use this box draw. Yes. So we're gonna take this box. We're going to place the numbers down in there. And we're going to take this spray paint and we're going to spray paint them. And I'm going to show y'all what they look like later on. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Because, we just be having ideas and doing what we want to do. And sometimes it just don't be what you want. But I think it's the right thing. So ladies, I'm here today to ask y'all, what is up with these men that ain't keeping these jobs? What's up with these men that won't work 2 jobs to keep their family right? What's up with them? Y'all talk to me. Tell me, I done got up there in age. And even when I was young, I couldn't deal with that. I just wasn't down with it at all. So yeah, I must say this is like my second marriage. My first one didn't go well. To start out, it was all hunky-dory and laughs and giggles and love and all that stuff. But those true colors came out. So I was always like, you know what, I can't afford to be dating no man that don't really know what he wants in a woman. Besides that one thing, yeah, and baby, you can go get that from any of them girls out there. You don't need me wasting my time and my energy, because if you're a woman and you want more than just a sexual relationship, you need to start finding a man that's up to the standards. And in the world today, and even back in my day, it took 2. I've been working since I was 16, and I have worked. Even when I was at home, I've probably not worked 2 years out of my whole life just to be at home chilling. The rest of them years I done worked, and the 2 that I didn't work is the 2 that since 2 within the marriage that I'm in now, that I've been married. Ooh, got married in 1995. I know I'm old, y'all. So, yeah. But, when you have that first marriage, things go wrong, and it just scares the life out of you. You don't want to be with nobody else. I'm just going to date. I'm going to do me, you do you, and that's what it's going to be about. And that's where I was. And so, when I got ready to move to Florida and stuff, I asked my brother and my sister-in-law, hey, can y'all keep the kids while I go down there? I have money for everything, but I need to get a job and find schools and a car. And my goal was to get a car there so I wouldn't have to pay taxes, the state taxes and stuff when you move. Which, that's another story, Chad. I ended up getting a car from somebody. The car was registered in Georgia. It's a story about that car all by itself. So, I came here and I struggled. It wasn't no easy task. I had some things going on that was, just crazy. But when you're new to a state, I had moved here prior and I loved it. I loved Florida. I mean, the sunshine. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm all sweaty, but I'm in the garage. But the palm trees and everything was just so beautiful to me. And I'm like, I love it. But when I got my divorce, I had to move back home. While I was at home, I went ahead and I went to a little certified nursing school, got my CNA license, and voila, moved my little sexy self back on to Florida, where I knew I wanted to be, where I felt happy. So I got back here, and the thing was just to be by myself and raise my 2 girls from my previous marriage. But I ran into this guy. I wasn't here a month, and I ran into this guy that I'm married to. So I run into him, and I've been with him ever since. You know, we broke up free for a little bit in between. And it's just because you got to wrap your head around, is this real? Do I want to do this again? Am I trying to be married again? You know, it's like once you get married, that's when things just start seeming like they fall apart. Do I want to mess it up? So when I started dating this guy, it's like he would just, out of nowhere, he'd come to the house, he'd see dirty clothes, he'd be like, hey, here's some money, go wash the clothes today, you got time? Or my car's messed up, he was right there to help me fix it. If he wasn't able to fix it, he had somebody helping me fix it. Just genuine, caring man, and I cared for him also. I was there for him as much as a young lady could be. So, and I don't know, it's just the way that he was. I felt the love from him, I'm going to say straight away. And that's what scares you, because it's like, could he just love me this much? Could he be talking this much trash? I mean, brother, no. You're not finna trap me with them little sweet lies. I'm not falling for it. Been there, done that. Got a book about it. So, listen here. This man was just awesome. When it was after 3 months, getting a car and a job, I had met a couple of friends and everything, but I was afraid to drive 12 hours to go and get my kids, and I'm like, I can't drive that far and stuff like that. So talking to him, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna take off a weekend and we'll go get the kids. Well, we'll go get them. And I'm like, I can't ask you to take a weekend. And I'm like, that's a long drive just to go for a weekend and come straight back. I'm thinking about myself. And he said, it can be done. And you got to do what you got to do. And you need to get your babies. So he took off a weekend and drove me 12 hours, got my kids. And he fell in love with them. He fell in love with them. Just amazing. And the trip there and back, just amazing. Time to spend together and get to know one another and talk. And because we had only known each other 3 months by the time I went to get the kids, because I met him like right away when I moved here in a nightclub. Yes, it was in a nightclub, y'all. So we got those girls, we got back, I had my apartment and all of that, got them squared away, and just been living life. He started asking me to marry him within that first year, and I'm like, I'm not getting married. Not me. I will not do that again. I've been married once, and it's like men say they want to get married, but then they want Susie Mae and Jolly Joe, on the side. I don't do that. I do not do that. Can't do it. Sorry, not happening. So, my husband, that I'm with, he asked me to marry him that first year, and I kept saying no, y'all. 4 years later, I finally realized, you know what? don't mess up a good thing. Because this man was all that, all that, all that. Seriously. Never called out of my name. Never disrespected. Just a genuine, loving, caring guy. So, yes, we ended up and we got married in 1995. He had a son around the same age as one of my girls, and I was like, "It's no way we're gonna raise my two kids and we not raise yours. That just don't seem right. That's not right to me." So I was like, "Get your baby. I know your mom has had him for a minute, but you need to get him, and we need to raise these kids together and be a family." So that's what he did, and that's what we did. So my thing is a lot of women out there that accept stuff from men. They think they in love with these guys, and these men are mistreating them. They staying out all night. They putting themselves in bad situations because this guy want to drink all the alcoholics, they drug addicts, different stuff like that, and these women just sticking in there for them, giving them money. Your man should be the one that's making sure you're taken care of, making sure your kids are taken care of. Yeah, you gotta work and put in to help and make y'all's world go around, but you as a female should not be the only one that's doing the work. If you got a man that only want to hang with the fellas, something needs to change. If you got a man who stay in that mirror more than you do, something might need to change. He's not. Who is he in love with? You in love with me? You in love with your friends? You in love with yourself? You in love with your image? What? So I'm just saying, like my friends, they used to just die when I tell them, "Honey, before you get married, that man needs to love you more than you love him." And they just die about that. Like, Diana, why the man gotta love the woman more than? Because a man is quicker to go about doing something that he shouldn't be doing than a woman. That's just how it is. Yes, I know Eve bit that apple and took it to Adam. I know. But you guys, the men, majority of men, it's some men out there that's totally different. I ain't gonna say my life is peaches and cream, has always been peaches and cream. We had, situations here and there, but, when you're trying to get that marriage together, in the beginning, you might have a couple of things here and there. But other than that, we have had a blast. We know everything about each other. We love each other. He's totally opposite of me. I like working out, going to the gym, stuff like that. He's a hunter. Let me show you. You'll see Bambis everywhere. And I had to start putting them out in the garage. Now, they're not in my decker part of the house because, like I said, we are not totally alike. He has total different ideas of doing things. He's a country guy, and he loves to hunt and fish and do stuff like that. I'm not trying to see an animal get killed. I'm not trying to catch no fish. And yes, the fat girl do want to eat, but she ain't trying to do all that. So when I met him, it's my neighbor, and he said he was a hunter. My daddy was a hunter. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my dad used to hunt. He said, your dad ain't got nothing on me. And I'm like, hey, don't talk about my daddy. My daddy ain't here. He can't defend himself. So we're going to keep that on the DL. But it's just been a blast knowing my husband. I wanted to share this because of that. But the main thing is women finding someone that loves you and it's there for you. And don't try and play like y'all don't know what real love is. Y'all know what real love is. Y'all know what a supportive man is. I don't have to tell you he should be bringing in the money. I ain't saying he should be the total breadwinner, because in today's world, it's going to take 2 or 3 of you to run a household. But he should be working. He should be working. And if he ain't making it with that one job, he should be trying to find a part-time job. It's the woman shouldn't be the one that's trying to find a part-time job. It shouldn't be okay. Oh, well, you got another, okay, so it's okay with me that you gonna go out there and work your ass off while I sit at home and work my one little mealy job. No, I'm gonna get another job and you gonna let that job go. Yeah, you might have to do it, but I don't work 2 jobs. But I'm a go-getter, and I'm going to do what I want to do to make sure I have the needs and the things that I want. But it's not like my husband just wasn't doing what he needed to do to take care of the household. So just get a man that's really able to help maintain the life that you guys want together. And trust me, you'll start from the bottom. We started from the bottom, and we just we loved each other. It wasn't about what we have or what we can get. It was about putting food on the table, getting the kids school clothes, getting the kids school supplies, and maintaining life. That's what it was about. And being able to love each other and, look at each other at the end of the night and, I love you, baby. Good night. That's what it was all about. And life just grew. And I think when you have Jesus when you have Jesus and our Father God in your life, and you asking him for abundance life and things like that, God hears you and he see your works. So you're asking and you're doing your works, he's going to bless you and give you things that you wouldn't even imagine that you could have. He's done it for me. I've always thought or knew that me and him together, we could accomplish a lot of things. But my backbone is God. That's my backbone. I get on my knees, and I done had knee surgery, y'all. So when I couldn't get on my knees, you ain't got to be on your knees for Jesus to hear you. You do not have to be on your knees for the Lord to hear you. So I'm always glorifying, asking, trying to give back to others and things like that. You gotta give. You can't have that closed hand. You can't receive nothing if you got this. You gotta open your hand to receive. You know what I'm saying? You've got to open your hand to receive. So you gotta give to get. You just gotta do it. And I ain't saying no mega bucks. You know a poor person, you know an old lady who needs help. You know how to help people with school supplies. It's just different things in life that you can give and help. So watching the neighbors' kids, they gotta work. I'm not sitting here talking about watching your kids while you go twirling around in a circle, none of that good stuff. I'm talking about watching your kids. You gotta go and get this bread to put bread on the table. So, give back and help others in this world, because without each other, that's why God made so many of us. I don't know why people think God put all these people, all these different races, all these different colors. If we weren't gonna get things from one another, our cultures and different things, and mending with each other, it's education. It's educational. We teach each other without even knowing we teaching each other. So give back, love the one you with, and really love the one you with. all of that cheating and running in the street and STDs and all of the rest of that foolishness. Y'all man up and do what you got to do to be with your loved one. Because you know the stuff that you're doing ain't right. Women, you know the shit that you accepting ain't right. Stop accepting that bull crap. You are better than that. I'm just saying, I have had to leave and go live on low-income housing, shooting in the night with kids. But guess what? I wasn't with no man that was laid up, unable to do anything for me. No, I was not. No, I wasn't. I was by myself with my children. So y'all gotta know, if you gonna have to do it by yourself, you gonna have to do it by yourself. You gonna have to find the daycare, find the job, because you gotta have a job that's got the hours that the daycare's got. I know it's hard, I know it's tough, but you can get through it. You can do this. You can do this. You gotta research and do things and make sure, you doing things that your pocket can handle. But stop being there for these men who just want to use you. Stop being there for the men who just want to use you. They're not worth your time. And I'm going to spray paint these numbers real quick, because I don't know. I don't think what I'm wanting to say is really coming out. This is new for me, like trying to talk about relationship stuff. But like I said, I've been married since 1995. I said 28 years, something like that. And we make it work with each other. And we did end up, and we had one kid of our own. Yes. Yeah. Let me picture where you can see me spray paint these numbers. So, yeah, that's what we did. We had a little boy. Guys, make sure if you spray paint, you see all that? You are outside. Where it's very ventilated. Got to have that ventilation because that stuff is strong. That lady down there walking that dog, I thought she was walking a human. It's so big. I can't help it. I did. Let's turn the light off so I can see if they came out good. I'm sorry to be walking around with y'all, but guys, life is too short. It's too short. It's too short. If anything was to happen, like now, we've been together all this time, but it's just not enough time. It's not enough time. Life always seems too short. So, look at that. Yeah. Just a little more, y'all. Okay. Now, I'm going to take and set this right outside. I don't like leaving my garage door open. So, I'm going to set these numbers outside. Hopefully nothing gets on them or anything like that. Can you say fabulous, fabulous? Y'all, I'm looking like a ragabond. This dress, I call my Jesus dress. I love it. I come home, I just jump in that shower and wash that day off of me. And I put this dress on, and I call it my Jesus dress. It's got pockets. It's so nice and relaxing. It's a nice chill dress. It's raggedy as heck. I've had it for so many years. I had it when I was too small for it, and I had it when I could fit it, And now I got it. Now that I'm busting out of it. So that's what it's like. Guys, I don't know. If there's anything you want to talk about, hit me up. Let me know. I don't mind. I'll share here and there. And, you know, we learn from each other. So what you may be going through, you might want to know some information on it. I don't know. I just think life is so important, and a soulmate is so important. To have someone to cook for and just do things for is really great. And it takes us a moment to realize that all that bickering and arguing, that's what I love about my husband. The arguing, fussing, and fighting ain't even about it. Ain't about it. And I'm the same way. Not about arguing with you. None of that stuff. So, yeah. But, guys, hit me up. Diana 50 plus. Let me know what you think. I got bit by a spider, y'all. Spider. Or a yellow jacket on my thigh, and it's kicking my butt, and I do not want to go to the hospital because of that COVID-19. I don't want to even go. I don't want to go to my doctor. I just don't want to do any of the medical right now. Just God bless it. Take care of it. I am putting, I forget the name of it, but I use colloidal silver, and I rubbed that on it. It wasn't doing a whole lot, so I think it's MDSM, something like that. I'll find out if y'all want to know what it is. But once I put that on there, it just started taking that swelling out of it, and it's looking a lot better because it was swollen pretty much bigger than the palm of my hand. And whatever it was, it got me good. It got me real good. That's my little setup I put out here in the garage, so I can do my resin and do my cups and things like that. Guys, I just ordered. I placed a big order. Yes, I'm going to do a unboxing of everything again, so y'all can see what I ordered and what I got and what I plan on doing. And just, I plan on doing like finishing touches now. I've been making things, but I haven't really got them all together. You did see my serving tray, right? You'll see everything if you go to my channel, Diana 50 plus. Look at that. See all of the shimmer and glimmer in it. But yeah, it's like a little serving tray that you can use. And I love it. I have to put the little feet underneath the bottom, so you know it's not getting scratched up. But this one is mine. I'm gonna keep it. You know, I have to have somewhere when I go out to sell. I have samples and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like this one. And there's more stuff that you guys can go and check out. I'm gonna look at this video, make sure it's what you guys are looking for, and get it posted so you can see it. I'm going to, what am I making? There's something I want to make today, so I'm gonna do that also, and I think I'll video it and post it. So guys, Jesus loves you, I love you, and talk to you later. Bye.